It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Wednesday, the 30th of June. I'm James Spann. We'll have scattered showers and storms around tomorrow. Rain likely Friday, and then the northern half of the state with a pretty good holiday weekend ahead. And the tropics are very active. It looks like we're about to have Tropical Storm Elsa on the board. A lot to talk about, so let's dive into it. This is the upper air look across the country this afternoon. Got a flat ridge down here across the deep south, pretty typical for summertime, and that looks very typical for summer. The sky partially sunny with random scattered showers and thunderstorms across the state. That's the visible satellite view, and this is the radar. You can see the showers are fairly small over the central part of the state. They're moving northwest today. Showers a bit more active down to the south with a sea breeze front roughly along Interstate 10. Temperatures mid to upper 80s. That is below average for the end of June. There's the watch warning map. We have severe thunderstorm watches for much of the northeast United States, scattered flash flood watches out across the central states, and still some excessive heat warnings in effect for the northwest. Got an enhanced risk of severe storms through tonight for parts of the northeast United States, a marginal risk down into the Ohio Valley north of here. Tomorrow, a chance of severe storms on the mid-Atlantic coast, including places like New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Richmond. And on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe weather expected across the country. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. Down here in the deep south, we're expecting amounts generally between 1 and 2 inches between now and Wednesday morning of next week. So in the tropics, we have one wave coming across the Windward Islands that is not expected to develop. However, the trailing system is expected to develop. It's a 70% chance of developing in the next 48 hours and a 90% chance of developing over the next 5 days. And this will come out across the Windward Islands into the open Caribbean. And where does it go from there? Well, this is the tropical set, the ATCF guidance, and you can see that most of the models bend it northward about the time it gets to 80, 82 west. And again, we stress it's too early to know. It could make it into the Gulf. It could recurve east of Florida. This is the GFS ensemble. The mean is the black line, and that keeps it a little east of Florida. And this is the big picture. This combines everything. And again, you can see it's just a big spaghetti bowl of mess. So if you got a beach trip planned to the Gulf Coast next week, do not worry about this at this point, but keep an eye on it. This could easily recurve east of the United States, or it could make it into the Gulf. We just don't know. Once the system gets organized, we get upper air data from the hurricane hunters, we'll have a much, much better idea of the ultimate track on this. This is the intensity guidance, and this should become Tropical Storm Elsa soon, and perhaps a hurricane within 48 hours as it comes into the Caribbean. And so, again, we'll be watching that with great interest. Let's go to modeling, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 4. Troughing coming into the northeast United States, and a cold front north of us. And for us tomorrow, much like today, warm, muggy, a mix of sun and clouds. We'll have scattered showers and storms around with highs in the mid to upper 80s. Friday, that front gets close, coming down through Tennessee. Friday should be a fairly wet day. Occasional showers and thunderstorms are likely. The high only around 80. Many spots could stay in the 70s all day because of clouds and rain. And then Saturday, the northern two-thirds of the state looking good. Drier air, lower humidity, dew points coming down. The sky on Saturday should be partly to mostly sunny, highs in the low 80s, and again, the humidity lower. Sunday, we could easily start the day in the 50s in many places. That'll feel awfully good. The high in the mid-80s, the sky mostly sunny. And again, there will be a few scattered showers around this weekend for the extreme southern part of Alabama and the Gulf Coast region, but even there, not a washout. And then Monday, again, the better chance of any showers will be over the southern quarter of the state. The rest of Alabama dry and warm. This is Tuesday, maybe a few scattered showers about the GFS. And again, this doesn't mean much here. The deterministic output here showing the tropical system Elsa near the Florida Keys, and this is a week from today, Wednesday, July 7th. Little trough coming in from the north and west, and what would be Elsa near Jacksonville, Florida, south and east of here. And if that happens to be the case, we're on the dry west side of the circulation. But again, we stress we just don't know at this point. This is the European, just out of curiosity's sake, Wednesday of next week, and it basically shows nothing. Except kind of a moist air mass here. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, July the 10th. Again, look at that 6,000-meter upper high over Colorado. Again, another nasty heat ridge developing out west, but thankfully we're not involved in that. And again, that looks pretty quiet with just a few scattered showers and storms about. Rain for Birmingham off the GFS ensemble for the next 15 days through July 16th. The mean between 3 and 4 inches. Temperatures generally stay in the 80s. For the next 10 days or so. Again, Sunday morning, it's got 63. This is for Birmingham. Many spots will likely be in the 50s. And hot off the presses, the CPC outlook. This is for July 8th through the 14th. Temperatures here would be very close to average if this verifies. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.